Okay, I'm in the motorhome, ready to get packed up to go to South Shields. Super excited, bit of a long drive, but I'm just bringing everything in. I've already packed stuff up at the front door. Now I'm just bringing it in and then I'll start placing it. Okay, food, and we always take 2 bottles of water or more, depending on how many days we're going. We're going for a couple of days, so we've got 2 as we love to use this in our kettle, especially for off-grid, but we're not planning off-grid. But I put it in our kettle, I use it for drinking water, we use it for cooking. So yeah, I'm out of breath because I'm rushing things in, but yeah, so I've got our drinking water, our food, which I'll unpack as well. Let's get the rest. I always iron our clothes as well before we go, so I can just put them straight into the wardrobe and then they're ready for us when we're there. We do have an iron and an ironing board, but I like to make things as simple as possible. Here's the famous dustpan and brush that we bought the other day. Got a dustpan and brush, black bag, and our magic brush, although the dogs are not coming with us. This magic brush, I've got one for indoors and it's absolutely brilliant. So I'm really out of breath as we're supposed to be leaving in like half an hour. So I'm going to go and get this all put away and get on the road. I love using these big bags that we sometimes just throw away or we reuse for our shopping. But what I do when I'm indoors, I pack up everything, like our food, our clothes, all in these bags, and it's so much easier to bring it out and just unpack it. And then I keep these in the motorhome until we then unpack. Sorry, you're losing my face. Till then we then unpack and just put it all back in the bags and bring it back in. It makes it so much more easier and it's less trips for me as well. I'm just putting the porridge in the cupboard in case we want some breakfast, which I'm sure we will. And yeah, I've got some crackers. I just haven't got any cheese. I need some cheese and some bread. So that's definitely on my list to get. Okay, so as some of the clothes I've hanged up, the other ones I don't lay down in the bottom because I put our toiletries and stuff, but they move when we stop. Although because we're on the road, we tend not to always sort of like put anything in the bottom, because what I love to do, and I'm sorry I'm out of breath because I'm running in and out, what I normally do is every time we stop, when we go again, I've got this really great toiletry bag that opens right up, and basically it hangs up. It's sort of like, it's got like a little hanger thing, so it hangs up in the bathroom, and then when we are on the road again, I literally just do it all up and I put it back into the cupboard, so I don't leave it out in the bathroom in case it falls off the hook or it breaks the hook, but I then just put that back into the cupboard. So at the bottom of that cupboard I don't put any clothes. So we've got so much storage around the front. This is our doggy storage, which is like where we put all of our dog stuff, like dog food, poo bags, their treat stuff, and even their leads now, so they're really accessible. Dogs are not coming with us on this one again, and I promise that our next trip will be with the dogs because you will love them. Kiva and Four are amazing, and I will definitely be sharing, you know, we'll definitely be taking them on our next one, which we're hoping to do between Christmas and New Year, which would be really lovely to show you. But anyway, then we've got an electrical, so these cupboards reflect over here, and then what I'll do, actually I'll bring you round so you can see. Let me just I'm just going to put this down for a moment so the sun doesn't shine in. But on the other side you can see that we've also got storage this side as well. So what I do is basically I have these 2 cupboards for like our t-shirts and our pyjamas and stuff like that. Gareth, you all right? Gareth's bringing his medication. And yeah, he's very prepared. This is his organisation for the whole trip.
Laptop?
I've got your laptop, I've got your CPAP, I've got all of your clothes that are all hanged up and ironed. Just need your underwear.
I wish you were happy like this. We should switch on the camera all the times for you that's happening when we go away.
So Gareth is very prepared.
Not really.
So I'm just packing away, and basically Gareth is organising in the house, making sure that everything's all right there. But anyway, so I'm just going to put this stuff away. I've got pyjamas and I've got all that other stuff, so I'm going to get this away, and we really do need to hit the road. So this is Blade, who we sadly lost in July. This is an older picture of him when he had his eyes, and basically when he was 5, it looks like he'd scratched his eye, and basically we got him to the vets and they said, oh, he scratched his eye, so they gave him some drops, but unfortunately within 24 hours he lost sight in one of his eyes, and they then told us that glaucoma can spread into the other eye. We sadly lost Blade. He was such an amazing character. I'm just going to see if I've got a picture of him in here of recently. If I haven't, I'll put it up on the screen. But we've named the this van after Blade, and we've called it the Blademobile. I've not got another up-to-date one of him. I've got one of them, all 3 of them. So we had 3, and now we've got 2. So we still got Kiva and 4. But I always take Blade's photo with me and his collar with me, because we've called the van Blademobile, and I just hope that he's always with us on our travels. He's really special to me. So yeah, this is Blade, and so if you hear us call it the Blademobile, you know why. Okay, we're on the road. We've left Kent, and about half an hour ago we were across into Essex. So now we're on our way to South Shields. We originally had 5 hours and 17 minutes till we get there. We're going to a place called Sandhaven Holiday Park. That's where we're going to stay, and we're off to see Gareth's friend Lou, who we met on gaming, and his wife Kelsey, aren't we, Gareth?
Yes, yeah. Probably.
Where did you meet Lou?
Yeah, I met him through another friend, just sort of online gaming, and then yeah, just sort of he comes to like land festivals and stuff like that, and head up through there.
Yeah, so we're going to go up. We're up there for just a couple of days, sort of like a mid-week break. Dogs are not with us again, or about the dogs, but we are going to get a break in with the dogs. But yeah, so we're on our way. We've got 4 hours 3 minutes left since we left, so we've got not too long to go. We're hoping to miss any of the rush hour traffic and get there in time before rush hour happens. But I think soon we're going to stop for something to eat, because I'm starved, Gareth.
Yeah, I don't know what they have.
I don't know what to have. I don't know what's on the way, but
Bacon sandwich.
no bacon. Not for me. We'll probably be baconed out again by the time this trip is over. Lots to choose from though, and yeah, we'll take you on our journey today. And there was this massive spider in the window, and basically I said to Gareth, like, we need to remove it before I got out. So Gareth's taken it off and he's put it on the ground so it can run off. But now I feel really worried, because I'm such an animal lover. If we've taken that spider off the window and his babies or her babies were in there, like, I feel really bad. It's not got a home now. I hate things like that. That's going to really worry me now. Although I suppose it can get back on the van and then sort of like climb back up. But I'm so silly when it comes to things like this. I really am. So we've not had this before. It's called what's it called? A German doner kebab. We're treating ourselves as we're away. We always treat ourselves so, don't we, Gareth?
We've only done about an Irish driver and we're on eating really.
So basically, we're just here ordering our meal. There's lots to choose from, although I'm quite fancying a wrap or one of the Cornish pasties, but I think I'm going to try a German chicken doner kebab. Good morning, people. Hope you're okay. We are in Sandhaven Caravan Park, and we arrived around about, I would say it was about 5:30 last night. It was really dark as we come in. Lovely sight from what we could see as we arrived. The guy waited around because we were a little bit late, but when we got in he showed us to our pitch and it was really lovely. And then our friends Lou and Kelsey were there waiting for us, which was really nice, and we didn't know where we were going or what we were doing, but we got into the car and we then went off to Newcastle, which was really nice. I've been to Newcastle a couple of times, but it was really nice to go and see it where I'm not working, as I've done a few conferences up there, a few talks, so it was really nice to go up there and just explore it without thinking about work, which was really nice. So we wanted to give you a little bit of a tour of the site last night, but where it was so dark, there was no way I couldn't even see outside the caravan. It's just such a lovely spot, and I'll give you a bit of a tour. Maybe in the next video we'll give you a bit of a tour on the caravan site, because we're doing like a free mini part of this so you can follow. So we got in the car, went up to Newcastle, didn't know where we were going, and when we got there, we literally went to the Christmas market in Newcastle. So Newcastle Christmas market, and it was just magical. I was supposed to be going to Bruges on Friday, but we're not going now due to family stuff, and my sister's been a little bit unwell, bless her, so we've parked that for another time. But going to Newcastle, it meant that I didn't get to miss out on the Christmas market, and basically it was so lovely. It just looks so Christmassy, which was really nice, and we got to walk around the Christmas market. There was like loads of different lots of different food stalls. There was like a beer tent which had like a fire pit in it, and people looked really cozy. And when you went out the back, they also had like an area where you can be around like patio heaters. It sounds bad, but if you'll see the B-roll, it looks absolutely amazing. It looks absolutely lovely. We went past the Royal Theatre, I think it was called, which is one of the oldest buildings in Newcastle, and Lou and Kelsey said that next time they will take us to a show, which sounds really good. And then we went past Fenwick's, and Fenwick's is an old department store, as many of you already know, but I know we've got a few people that are watching us and subscribe to us from the US and from Europe. So Fenwick's is like a massive department store. I want to describe it that the outside looked like Macy's, but it wasn't as big as Macy's. But what they do every year at Fenwick's, and Gareth's just coming in because he's just gone to use the shower block, but what they do at Fenwick's every year in the on the shop front, they do a different story, so for Christmas, and they decorate all of their shop fronts. And this year in particular, they did the Christmas story. It looks absolutely amazing, starting from Ebenezer Scrooge, I'm sure it's Ebenezer Scrooge, in his office counting up his money, right through to when he meets each different ghost of past, present, future, and it just looked absolutely magical. It was really Christmassy last night, and we walked around the market. I got a brownie, which I didn't get a shot of, I don't think, a blondie brownie, which was absolutely amazing, with a nice cup of tea. But what we did is we ended up, because we're going out today, which I can't wait to share with you, it's going to be a magical day, because we're going out today for something to eat, we decided that we're going to take a nice Chinese takeaway back to Kelsey and Lou's, which was so nice because we were able to chat and catch up, and it was just really a lovely night.